Hello everyone and welcome back to our short film review, and today we got something special. We have the best picture to review for the 4 Points Film Project. Ooh. Our competitor, how dare you win, how dare you win. No, just kidding. Now before I get started with this film, so this film was in the same group as us, Group E, in terms of screening. And I remember when I was watching through my group, it got to my film first, halfway down, and I was super confident. I was like, man, yeah, we got this in the bag. We got top 10 for sure. Top 10 films for sure. Like, our film, easy. And then I saw another one called Specials, and I was like, shit. I don't think that we got top 10. I don't think that that we have like a winning film here, because Specials looks fucking really decent. But then we got to True Story. Okay. And I remember when I finished watching it, I was like, shit. I honestly think that this is the winner. Without seeing all the other films. I told my other producers, I said to them, hey, I just watched all the films from our group, I'm going to be watching all the other groups soon. Yeah, we're not going to win. That is the first thing I said to them. I was like, well, yeah, what? We're not winning Best Picture this year, boys. There is a film here that is really, really good. And yeah, deep down, like, I was like, True Story would most likely be the winner without seeing everyone else's films. It sort of changed later on, because I had this, like, I had a notepad full of my thoughts and what I would, like, personally would give in terms of like, if I was to score everything from 1 to 10, like, True Story would be like a 9.5, close to, like, scoring 10 in multiple different categories, but slight things that I might go into, maybe. Like, I'll have to watch it. I haven't watched it properly since I first watched it, I guess. Yeah, that would have been like close to 3 weeks ago now, 4 weeks ago now. But yeah. Okay. Give me a quick second. I'm just gonna quickly close my door because I've realized that it was open, and I don't want my aircon to escape the room. Give me a sec, guys. I'm back. Okay. Now, let's get to watching the film. I'm gonna try as much as I can to not talk so much. These films only go for like 5 to 7 minutes each, and I'm ending up going 40 minutes overtime. But yeah. But if there's a lot to talk about, then I'm definitely gonna talk about it. But for now, let's just watch the film, and we have permission to watch the film, which is great. Thank you very much. Here is True Story. Let's watch it together, and we will dissect it a little bit, and we will find out the reasons why it was the winner.
Faut regarder la caméra. Pourquoi?
Il y avait une saleté sur la caméra.
Et là?
Je nettoyais la saleté sur la caméra.
Et là?
Et le nain a disparu.
Le vernissage est demain, c'est demain. Et vous, Madame Skylar, Suzanne Dominique Van Dyke, vous volez la pièce maîtresse de mon exposition?
Mais je n'ai pas volé.
Vous trafiquez la caméra et comme par magie, le nain a disparu. Ou alors c'est le nain qui s'est enfoui peut-être. Il a rejoint sa petite famille de nains et tous ensemble ils font des trucs de nains. C'est ça que vous sous-entendez? Bon, allez, reprenons depuis le début. À 7h50, vous arrivez dans le bâtiment. À ce moment-là, la salle est vide. À 8h, vous arrivez dans la salle. À 8h30, vous êtes encore dans la salle. À 10h34, qu'est-ce que vous faites à 10h34?
Je surveillais le nain.
À 10h
J'étais dans la salle.
et 11h30,
J'étais dans la salle.
11h35,
J'étais dans la salle.
11h36,
J'étais dans la salle.
11h37,
J'étais dans la salle.
11h38.
J'étais dans la salle.
Vous êtes tout le temps dans la salle, si je comprends bien.
Oui. À part... À part pour le déjeuner.
Dites-moi avec qui vous avez déjeuné hier midi, Madame Van Dyke. Est-ce que vous êtes toujours seule, Madame Van Dyke? Dans ce cas, je vais vous laisser seule. Puis quand je reviendrai, vous allez me dire ouais, non. Sinon, je m'en remettrai aux autorités. Vous avez vu quelque chose, Madame Van Dyke?
Il s'est vraiment enfui.
Ouais, j'ai vu ça.
Le vernissage, c'est demain.
Faut trouver une solution.
Oh man. All right, so that was the winner for 2024 4 Points Film Project. Now, this film had some tough competition. I'm not gonna lie. This film had tough competition. I can see why the judges chose this film. It's a very smart film. Very smart. Very quirky. Very smart. Man, the directing and pacing was so well well done. The world setup was tremendous. You can immediately tell what the film is going to be like just from the first couple shots. It didn't. There's no need for zooms and panning in and pushing it, you know, like all that type of stuff. Dollying here, nothing. Just keep it static. No fucking music. Just let the art speak for itself. You're right. That's what it's getting to. Because when I first saw this shot, obviously I know it's meant to be like a CCTV camera. It was this moment here, this scene, like so where I'm getting at was when I saw the shot, I was hoping deep down that they just didn't fuck it up like the rest of the film, because I sort of didn't know where this was all going, right? Like we see this nice, like a nice wide opening just to show where we're at, the location, and to set the mood. Then we see the gnome. It's giving like the fucking middle finger. Has a stupid smile on his face and it's gold. We are immediately, the audience is told that this is a very significant item. This is a special item. It's on display, meaning that it's for art. And there's security and a dedicated person to watch it, right? To make sure it doesn't go anywhere, to make sure no one steals it, because it's a very important piece of art. So because that's the way they treat it, right? By showing the CCTV and having someone to actually to safeguard it, I guess. Very bold to not have it in a case. But it was this moment here. It's when they cut to this shot. This was the shot that made me go fuck. Like straight away in my head, I looked at this shot. I'm like, shit. I was like, we're in fucking trouble. Because I understood now where this film's going. I understood what type of film this was. I sort of knew where this was gonna go. I knew it was gonna be quirky because of the supporting actor's body language immediately, and how the way he was talking, how the way he was portraying his character.
Pourquoi?
Il y avait une saleté sur la caméra.
These are things that are important. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but even though while she was moving, she still was looking at the object. That is important for her character. See? She's still looking, she puts it down, she's still looking, but then she quickly checks.
Et là?
And her body language. The body language sells it, right? The body language sells it, because you can see her body language in the other scene. It was professional, it was on guard, and now it's like shit. Like now she's more tight, her shoulders are shrugged up, and now she's looking at the footage, because she's right now, she probably would have been in this room for hours on end, right? And she would have been with this dude, her manager, or so on. And universally, a lot of us have done this, right? Like when we get into trouble and we're like, and you're forced to look at the shit that you fucked up on. You're like, yes, I understand. Yes, I did fuck up. I don't know how I fucked up, but I did, and I'm well aware of it. And what can I say? Like, it's that type of moment, right?
Je nettoyais la saleté sur la caméra.
And this makes sense too. Cleaning dirt off the camera, for someone who, because you see her later on also cleaning I forgot what you call them, the stand, but there's an actual word for those. You see her cleaning it, so her job is very, very, very specific, and for her to spot dirt on a lens on the camera that's in the corner of the room, in her mind it's like, oh, is that dirt covering the gnome? You know, I gotta make sure it's clean so, you know, we see everything. And in doing so, that was the best opportunity for this gnome to quickly dig out without her hearing it and get away.
Et là,
Et le nain a disparu.
It is that reaction. It's the whole, oh my god, you're a fucking genius, man. Oh, wow. How did you know? The garden gnome is missing. Oh, fuck me. I never would have thought about that. Wow. Garden gnome, the gnome's missing? Are you sure about that? Well, why the fuck is it missing? Like, and it's a great choice for the editor. See, like, the editing is so well done in this. Like, I can't, like, there's nothing bad about the editing, man. Everything is spot on. It's the right cuts, the right time.
le vernissage est demain, c'est demain. Et vous, Madame Skylar, Suzanne Dominique Van Dyke, vous volez la pièce maîtresse de mon exposition?
Mais je n'ai pas volé.
Vous trafiquez la caméra et comme par magie, le nain a disparu. Alors c'est le nain qui s'est enfoui peut-être.
And then there is a hint of that line is the setup to the ending. Or it ran away, and that line is really well done. That line was really well done. It wasn't the line, but by him saying the garden gnome has vanished, it didn't.
Alors c'est le nain
or maybe
qui
the gnome
s'est enfoui peut-être.
just ran away, maybe. And then there's that pause and all that, because it makes the audience go, wait, is the garden gnome alive? Is this thing actually gonna run away? Is that what they're saying? Because it definitely gives you that hint. Like, so they're hinting towards the ending. They're setting up a punchline for the film, right? This type of film is this film is like how the way a comedian will set up their joke, and this goes for 5 minutes, and some jokes are set up for that long, and then you hit it with the punchline. That's what this
Il
type of
rejoint
film
sa
is.
petite famille de nains et tous ensemble ils font des trucs de nains. C'est ça que vous sous-entendez?
The chemistry between the two characters, or two actors as well, it's well received. It is the energy levels. One's high, one's low. And they blend really well with each other. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Bon.
The over-exaggerating, the panting, the over-emphasis of things.
Allez, reprenons depuis le début. À 7h50, vous arrivez dans le bâtiment. À ce moment-là, la salle est vide.
And there's a
8h, vous
pace
arrivez dans
to
la
it all.
salle. À 8h30, vous êtes encore dans la salle. À 10h34, qu'est-ce que vous faites à 10h34?
3,
Je surveillais le nain.
2, 3, 4, 1.
À 10h.
3, 4.
J'étais dans la salle.
Like, so
Et on se
there's a pace to the whole film. You can almost count it. It's like it's to do with the editing and also the dialogue as well. You can almost just hear the pace of the film.
réunit.
It's on a rhythm,
J'étais dans la
which
salle.
is super important.
11h35.
J'étais dans la salle.
11h36.
J'étais dans la salle.
11h37.
J'étais dans la salle.
11h38.
J'étais dans la salle.
You see what I did there? So I I talk about ramping a lot. Energy level of the film, right? So the energy, like if you're starting up here, in most cases you do want to end your film at the high point as well. It just depends on if you have 2 acts or 3 acts. It just really depends. If you're setting up for a punchline, you start off high, go low, end high again. Or you start low, go high, and go and end low. So what do I mean by that? That is the energy levels. The energy levels, the pacing, everything has a flow, a natural flow to it, and that's very important. And the actors clearly have that flow. The editor understands that flow, including the director too. So, and the audio is like, I can still hear this, you know, but there's nothing much you can do about that. Sometimes it's sometimes that frequency is fine, as long as it's been blended well and use Atmos, you know, and it's not jarring to the audience.
C'est tout le temps dans la salle, si je comprends bien.
See, like I said, the start of the film starts off low. It's like a very low point. Then it starts building up. It ramps up until we get to like the midpoint. And then we drop when she says, except, like security, I'm watching the garden room. Like, what were you doing? I was in the room. What were you doing? I was in the room. And it causes this.
J'étais dans la salle.
Et 11h30,
J'étais dans la salle.
11h35,
J'étais dans la salle.
11h36,
J'étais dans la salle.
11h37,
J'étais dans la salle.
11h38.
J'étais dans la salle.
And there are flat lines to reset the
C'est
audience.
tout le temps dans la salle, si je comprends bien.
Oui.
Boom. Letting it all sink in. The audience is also thinking about what's happened. You know, you're allowing the audience to play along. You're allowing the audience to sit there and think. That is the most important thing about this film, and that's probably the reason why I think it won compared to the other films, because the audience is along for the ride, with the actors, with the story.
À part.
And then you'll notice, except now we're beginning the second set of low frequency to high. Like we're ramping up, we're building up all over again, just like the start of the film. And that's almost the halfway point of the film. When you look at the timeline, we're almost at the halfway point. And this is important. Now we're slowly building. Slowly.
Dit well, là.
Slowly. It's when we get to here. The realization point of the film. Because we all see it, and the director and editor is helping us see it, see what's happening, and the actors' facial reactions is helping us see the problem. And then it's like, then you, as the audience, come to that realization. Did that fucking little thing just escape? Did that fucking gnome? Did that just fucking like run away?
Vous avez vu quelque chose, Madame Van Dijk?
See, and now we're at this high point. Bang! Now we're coming to the punchline soon.
Il s'est vraiment enfui.
He has really run away.
Ouais, j'ai vu ça.
Le vernissage, c'est demain.
And then this, and that line is going back to the. It's like a joke. You're going back to the what the supporting actor said is like, we have an opening tomorrow. What the hell are we gonna do? And now that she's figured it out, and now that everyone's figured it out, it's like the roles have almost swapped. It's almost swapped. But they both went from high and low, and they've equaled out with each other. Like, fuck, what are we gonna do?
Faut trouver une solution.
And then there's the punchline, right? Yeah, it's part of the joke, yeah. And having this, it is a great choice of colors too, in terms of like, because the wall is white, her undergarments are white. You have a slightly purple pinkish. It could be the color grade as well. But the blue and it all stands out. All of this really stands out. So. But yeah, the location's perfect too. All white walls, nice bright colors. This room, I feel like this room is filmed at night, so I'm just gonna take a big guess that this was filmed at nighttime. Because they've definitely emphasized the colors on the glass windows. It's very minimalistic. But really well done. So like, the thought process. Like, so everything about this film is literally like, it's next to perfect. It is not fully perfect. It's hard to get, like, if I was to score this film, the score of this film would be like 9.5, 9.8. It would be very high. I would change fucking nothing. I don't think I would change anything about this film, because I thought about how the way would I shoot it, and I wouldn't have shot the same shots, but my shots that I would replace would absolutely ruin the film. So don't do what I say for this film. No way. This film is perfect. It's close to perfect. It's like 9.5, 9.8 out of 10. Easy. It was. There's just so many things about it. The acting, the story, the dialogue, the setup, the punchline, everything about this film. Like, to be first place, this is well deserved, man. Well deserved. But they did have competition, because the other films, they came runner-up and second runner-up. I would have probably scored them a 9. Like, it would be very close. And the only things that separated this and the other runner-ups is like minor detail. This film really focuses on minor detail, and that's probably why it succeeded. Short, to the point, hit the punchline, it's a joke, boom. Great acting, great directing, great editing. This is the level that I need to get to. I need to get to this level. I don't know how I'm going to get there, but entering competitions like this is important for me and my team, because we get to see how the way other people do it, and how the way other people attack certain genres. And yeah, so it's a big learning curve for the rest of us on how to approach a film. So simple, so smart. I don't think there's much else to say about this film. Like, I don't think there's not that much to talk about, apart from high praise, and a well-deserved win. So congratulations to the team. I hope you guys join next year, because I'm coming. I'm absorbing everyone's films, all your knowledge, all your shots, everything, all your actors. I'm putting it right here, because I want to get to this level. So I'm gonna try everything I can next year to get to this level and to get into the runner-ups. For me, I've been slowly progressing every single year when it comes to these competitions. So who knows? But next year, ooh, I want to be that. I want to be the competition. I want to be the one that stands next to these type of films and go, yep, we're the reason why that it was a hard decision for the judges. Like, that's what we want. Hard decision making. Force the judges to really dissect our films. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Alright guys, I'll see y'all next time. I'll be reviewing another 4 Points film project video, and come check it out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We make films, we make feature films. We have feature films releasing next year. We have 3 of them, a documentary and a feature film, 2 feature films. And we're working on so many projects next year, and I would like for you guys to join in on the ride. We might have some behind the scenes video of all that soon. But yeah, alright guys, I'll see you all next time. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye.